breaking down a squat, squat jump, and a burpee. So let's get right into it. And remember, squat, hips forward, toes forward, weight in the heel, chest up. You're just gonna pretend like you're sitting in a chair. Take it down and lift. Again, down. Now if you have weights, weights are right to your side. Now really focus on sticking that booty back and keeping that chest up. One more, there's our squat. Squat jump is just that, a squat with a jump. So let's take it down, we're gonna squat, and then we're gonna reach for the ceiling and launch up off the toes. Up and squat down, lift. Now making sure, as you land toe heel and you drop the booty into the squat. And there is our squat jump. Third exercise is a burpee. I'm gonna turn to the side. We're gonna pretend we're sitting in that chair, like that squat we just did. Booty back, squat down, hands come down, touch the ground. You can step out, I'm gonna show a couple levels. Step in, making sure the heels are touching the ground, and lift. There's level 1 of a burpee. Level 2, we're gonna jump back. Squat, hands down, jump back, jump forward, and lift. What you'll notice is my heels always are touching the ground before I lift up out of that squat. Let's go into a level 3 burpee where we're gonna add the push-up. Squat, hands down, push up, jump forward, and lift. Level 4, we're gonna launch out of it. So squat, hands, jump back, push up, jump in, heels down, and launch. So there's our 4 burpee variations along with the other 2 exercises. These 3 exercises were on the ground. We're gonna be doing a push-up, a walking push-up, and a knee pull with the push-up. Let's go over the different variations of the push-up so you can use any of them for these other exercises. Let's get right into a kneeling push-up. Now making sure when we're kneeling, we're on the top of the knee, not directly on the knee in that push-up position. So I'm in my plank, gonna drop my knees straight down, making sure my wrists and shoulders are in alignment. My booty's not back like this, but it is forward just slightly. We're gonna go ahead and go all the way to the ground, so your chest goes all the way to the ground, and now push up. None of these little itty bitties. So all the way to the ground and up. There's option 1 with the push-up. Option 2 is bringing those knees up. You can go all the way down to the ground, use the knees to bring you up. All the way down to the ground, use your knees to bring you up. And the third version, all the way down, all the way up. There you go, making sure you're looking slightly forward so that chin and neck are not doing the exercise for you. Now we're gonna do a walking push-up. That one is just what it is. We're gonna walk, push up, and then walk back. I'll do it from a couple angles so you can see. So walking push-ups, I'm gonna walk and then push up. Walk the other direction, push up. From the front, what does that look like? I'm gonna walk, push up, walk, push up. Great job. There's our walking push-up. Now let's do our knee pull with that push-up. So here we go. In that push-up position, we're gonna draw our knees in, take them out, drop knees if you need to, push up, come back in, again. Or the other options I showed you, down, pull up. Third option, and lift. There you have it. There's your 3 exercises. Here's your 3 exercises. We're gonna be doing a lunge pull, and then a power knee. So let's turn to the side so you can see my positioning. Now making sure my knee and toe stays within alignment and my knee does not go over my toe. I'm gonna go straight down, which makes that knee pull back, and this one's gonna touch the ground. Let's bring it up and step together. Take it back and lift. So there's your basic back lunge. Let's go ahead and move on to the pulse. I'm gonna take that back, holding here, and just tapping that back knee to the ground. There's our lunge pulse. And now let's add a power knee to it. Power knees, we're gonna lift, power knee up and back. Power knee up and back. So there's a little bit of balance. Use a chair if you need to. And there's your 3 exercises. All right, here are your 3 exercises. We're gonna be doing a plank walk, and a plank shoulder touch. So let's get right into those plank, go over variation very quickly here. Now in that plank position, we wanna make sure the hips are not under the knees, so we're gonna lift up to a full plank, and then go ahead and drop those knees straight down, so they are not right under those hips. Okay, so here's our plank position. Pull shoulders down away from your ears, squeeze those shoulder blades, wrist and shoulders are in alignment. There's option 1 for plank. Option 2 is lifting those knees straight up, bracing that core, making sure the hips are not falling or lifting to the air. So there's exercise number 1, the plank. Let's move right into a plank walk. Just as it sounds like, you're gonna walk. So walk together, letting the arms and legs moving together. Take it back. And here is our plank walk. Final is plank with the shoulder tap. I'm gonna turn to an angle so you can see a little better. I'm holding plank, opposite hand's gonna touch the opposite shoulder. So I'm gonna tap and down. Now I'm gonna spread my feet out a little wider so I have a nice strong base. Tap and down. And there you have it. There's our plank with the shoulder tap. Here is our 3 variations of a burpee. Let's turn to the side. Making sure toes are forward, weights in the heels. We're gonna sit down into a squat. Drop the hands to the ground. Step back 1 foot at a time into plank. Bring it forward, step 1 foot forward, then the other, making sure the heels are on the ground before we lift out of that squat. Let's go to level 2. Level 2, we're gonna jump back. Squat down, hands down, jump back, jump forward with those heels, and lift. There's level 2. Level 3, we're gonna jump at the top. So we're gonna squat, hands down, jump back, jump forward, and launch to the ceiling. There's your 3 variations of a burpee. Your 3 exercises are gonna be side lunges. Right side lunge, left side lunge, and alternating side lunge. So feet together, chest up, we're gonna step out to our right. A nice big step, so wider than the shoulders, almost as wide as you can go. So a big step out. We're gonna sink into the leg that we stepped out on. So that right knee's gonna bend, we're gonna push that booty back, weight's gonna stay in the heels, toes forward, and then bring it up. Let's do that right lunge again. And give me 1 more, keeping that chest up, and in. Same exact thing on the left. Big step out with that left, bend that knee, stick that booty back, bring it up, and tap again. Take it forward. 1 more. Very nice. Alternating side lunges, just that, starting right to left. Let's take it over to the right, step together, and the other side. Step together. Making sure those toes stay forward the whole time. And there are your 3 exercises. Your 3 exercises are gonna be a cobra push-up, a tricep push-up, then down dog to a tricep push-up. So let's go over those real quick. We're gonna lay all the way down to the ground into your belly. And we wanna make sure during our push-up that that inner arm stays nice and close to that rib cage. And you're gonna feel that inner arm rubbing against your rib cage the whole time during these cobra push-ups. So we're gonna take it all the way down to the ground here. Lock those elbows in, make the inner arm rub right against that rib cage, and we're just gonna lift the upper body up off the ground. So we're gonna lift and then bring it back down. Again, making sure that inner arm is rubbing against the rib cage. So there's our cobra push-ups. We're gonna go right into a tricep push-up. Do it on my knees, and then I will do it not on my knees. So coming up into a kneeling plank, making sure those elbows stay nice and close to that body. Let's take it down, and then come back up. So there's option 1 with that tricep push-up, or bring those knees up, making sure the booty's not in the air, take it down, and then lift up to those tricep push-ups. Final exercise is down dog to tricep push-up. So we're gonna press right back to a down dog, dropping the heels to the ground, bring it right back into plank, making sure you're keeping those inner arms rubbing against the rib cage, all the way down, push up to the ceiling, and press back to that down dog. Again, back to plank, take it all the way down, inner arms. Nice, 1 more time, let's do this one on our knees. Dropping the knees, take it down, and lift. And there's your 3 exercises.